Alright, there's a little bit of white coals down there in the bottom. So I'm gonna reassemble this thing, set the dampers, close it up, and let it heat up while we go in and prep the chicken. I've taken the drip pan here and covered it in foil for no other reason than to make it easy to clean up. Now then, on this top one, I'm going to open it up to about the 2. And I'm going to close this one down to about the 2. See, it's just barely open here. And then the bottom one's just barely open too. So that ought to give me a temperature around 300 degrees, maybe a little higher. We'll find out whenever we come back out, but it's going to take me a little bit to prep this chicken. I've got to rinse it and season it up and everything, but I'll get back to you as soon as we get inside. Alright, I got my chicken rinsed off, sitting in this bowl. I didn't dry it, but I got it rinsed off. I'm going to spray it down with some olive oil, and then I'm going to season it with Weber's beer can chicken. I've never used this. I don't know if it's any good or not. I've never cooked a beer can chicken. This is the first time that I'm going to cook a chicken using this little cheap doohickey over here. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if this bird will stay together. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. This is all new to me. So y'all are welcome to sit back and watch the catastrophe if it happens. If it happens to be one. Ooh, rubbing my chicken. Alrighty. Me first. Okay. This chicken seasoning does smell good. My coach won't care for it having the skin on the chicken still, but that's the way it's going to be. Pour some down that hole. Okay. Get it stood up here. Dang it. Get some down in that hole. Get some down in there. Let the skin come off a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to slide this thing over here and show y'all how cheap this thing is. This is just wire stuck in this pan. It just slips down in there. I don't know if that's even going to work. I don't know if the weight of that chicken will stand up to it. I'm going to leave it in this old cake pan just in case something turns over in the grill. And I don't know what's right side up, what's right side down, but I'm going to put it on here like this. There. Alright, I had battery issues, so I had to go download that card and charge my battery just a little bit so I could get this on here. I went ahead and stuck that liver and that gizzard right there in the top. I'll feed that to the dogs later. But I tucked my wings in, and I'm going to leave it in this pan. So as soon as the grill gets hot enough, I'm going to stick it on there just like this and put one of my temperature probes right there. So I'll see y'all out at the grill. Okay, as you see here, I'm sitting right at 300 degrees. I'm gonna make some adjustments and I'll get right back with you. Now then, as it was, I told you I set the grill, the vents at like 1.5 or 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it back to 2. What you wanna do though, is whenever you're setting this thing up, you let it get up to around 100 degrees away from your target. Then you start adjusting your vents. Me, I got a little ahead of myself, got my cart before the horse, and went ahead and tried to shut them down right after I'd let the coals. Now it will still come up, but it takes it a lot longer too. So all that being said, I've got them up where I want now. You go to open the lid, you got to burp it. So you lift it up a little bit, shut it back down, and open it up. Alright, I'm going to put Mr. Chicken on here. I'm going to stick me a probe right there in that breast. Right there. We're going to let that bad boy ride for a while. Alrighty then. I'll get back to you as we go. Okay, we're running about 350 degrees now, and the thermometer went off on my meat probe, and it says it's 167 degrees. So let me open this thing up and we'll take a look at it. Well, looky there. Pretty. Alrighty. So close this vent off. Use these gloves. Pull this off because I didn't bring a hot pad out here with me. There we go. Close this vent off. Latch it shut. And I'll meet y'all back in the house. Yeah. As you can see, you know, I put that base of that thing, that rack, inside that cake pan, and you can see there's definitely juice that overflowed that chicken, or overflowed that pan. Hell, maybe it came out of the chicken altogether, I don't know. There's my little liver and gizzard up there, obviously for the dogs. But I'm gonna let this thing rest for a little bit, and then we'll come back and cut it up and see what happens. Okay, I've got this thing. I'm going to try to take it off this stack, this rack here, and see what I got going. There's a chicken in the gizzard, or a liver in the gizzard we can give to the dogs. Tilt that over, let the juice drain out. Should be able to pull this off. Oops. Yeah, it pulled off all right. There we go. Pull that out. And slide this over here. And slide this over here so y'all can get a more better look at it. And let's see what we come up with here. I'm interested to see if it's juicy or not. Ouch. don't look bad. That's good. See what we got in here. Plenty of juice in that. Man, that's juicy there. Of course, it is dark meat. Yep, that's good. Alright, the seasoning's good. The cheap ass chicken stand is good. We're gonna call this a video. Peace and good karma, y'all. End of line.